This is Post 41 Evanston Outlaw Baseball on MyLocalRadio.com and on the air at KNYN 99.1 FM, The Big Dog. Evanston Outlaw Baseball is brought to you by Auto Farm Chevrolet, Bear River Dental, The Best Western, Dunbar Inn and Legal Tender Restaurant, Elling Ford Brothers, Evanston Regional Hospital, Freeway Tire, Hoover Chiropractic, Dr. McKay Frankum, Mountain West Business Solutions, Plains Tire, Rocky Mountain Sign, T-Bar Body Shop, Trona Valley Federal Credit Union, the Come On In Casper, Uinta County School District Number 1, West Star Printing, and by Rocky Mountain Yeti. Now, Outlaw fans, let's head to the diamond for today's game.
And we join you live from Paul J. WATAHA Complex for a very special First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Post 41 Evanston Outlaw Baseball. I'm ELAN OLLIFF, as we bring you live coverage from the 2021 C-Team State Tournament. These are the boys that are just bubbling under and not quite old enough to play on the A or the AA level as well as the B level. So this is the future of American Legion Baseball, and for the Evanston Outlaws, the future is bright as they play in what is effectively a championship semifinal. Win this game, and they will play for a state title tomorrow at 4 p.m. We'll set the scene when we come back after this on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Outlaw Baseball on K9 and MyLocalRadio.com.
Wyoming is unique. When it comes to high school sports, we might travel 6 hours to a game, but when we get there, we know the other team, their parents, and the coaches. Wyoming is like one small town with really long streets. When your travels take you to Evanston, always stay with your friends at the Best Western Dunbar Inn. Clean, comfortable rooms, a restaurant serving healthy, delicious food, and breakfast is always included. If you're bringing the team or following the team, stay with us every time you're in Evanston. The Best Western Dunbar Inn.
Gee, Tommy, you look amazing. Did you try something different with your enamel?
No way. I wouldn't do anything to alter these pearly whites, but I did see Dr. McKay Frankum, who told me if I didn't floss, I could miss up 35% of food particles.
Really? He told you that?
Yep, and you know what? He's 100% right. I started flossing, and now I look better than ever.
Wow, I want to see Dr. McKay Frankum.
Well, give him a call, 307-789-8910. Easy to remember, right?
That's super easy. Dr. McKay Frankum at 307-789-8910. I'll call today.
There's only one podcast that tells you everything you need to know about America's game in the Cowboy State.
307 Baseball.
Hear from great guests, know what games and players to keep an eye on, and don't miss the Coaches and Media Poll, hosted by Matthew Peterson.
Yeah, I mean, this is the chess game that I've been talking about.
ELAN OLLIFF.
Means so much more to the Rangers when they're going to get ready to take on Gillette.
And Cullen Holt.
So the games that really count are already here. We've been building up to it.
Don't miss 307 Baseball every Thursday during baseball season on MyLocalRadio.com or wherever you get your podcasts.
And welcome back to Paul J. WATAHA Complex as we set the scene for this big game between the Evanston Outlaws and the Gillette Riders. So here's the situation. Winner tonight will play at 4 p.m. in a championship game where if they win it, they will be crowned the 2021 C State Champions. The loser of this game, however, will play at 1 o'clock tomorrow afternoon against the Level Mustangs to get in to, I guess you could call it the championship series, where they would have to knock off the winner of tonight's game twice. And that championship do-or-die sudden death game, I guess you could call it, would be on Monday. We'll talk more about that as that time approaches. When you come into a tournament, the first question that's usually asked is, how's your pitching? I had a chance to talk with Coach Nick Small, and his exact words, I'm sitting fat and happy when it comes to pitching. I've got my top two guys all rested and ready to go for tonight and tomorrow. So it looks good for the Evanston Outlaws as they have won their first game against the Douglas Cats. Final score 8-2 there, and then beat Lovell Mustangs 10-0 yesterday to get into this championship semifinal. We are about 5 minutes away from first pitch. We'll have it for you when we come back after this on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Outlaw Baseball on K9 and mylocalradio.com.
The big difference that sets Freeway Tire apart from other tire stores is the fact that we care. We care about the customer service we provide, we care about selling quality products at fair prices, and we care about your vehicle. So when you're looking for tires or having work done on your vehicle, everything from maintenance to major repairs, make sure you take it to the company that really cares, Freeway Tires, on Bear River Drive in Evanston. Stop in today or schedule an appointment with us online at freewaytires.com.
There's a reason Rocky Mountain Yeti is Southwest Wyoming's #1 dealer. Come in and see what all the buzz is about. Voted Best of Evanston by you. Best of Evanston in new car sales, used car sales, and Best of Evanston in service. We have the best selection of inventory in town, paired with our legendary 20-year, 200,000-mile warranty. Come see us today at one of our 2 locations, 100 Wasatch Road or Yeti on 3rd next to Walmart. Let us help get you on your next adventure today. Rocky Mountain Yeti, legend driven.
Nothing makes your kid feel like a superstar more than seeing his or her very own Fathead in the stands. Fathead car decals and yard signs are inexpensive and easy to get at Rocky Mountain Sign in Evanston. Whether it's for the big game or to cheer on the high school band, our children make us proud in so many ways. Show your pride today. Go Red Devils! West Star Printing and Rocky Mountain Sign, 243 7th Street, Evanston.
The best cement comes from Ellingford Brothers in Evanston. They've been mixing cement for every type of job for generations. Major construction, road and bridge, cement blocks, foundations, sidewalks, curb and gutter, cement steps, septic tanks, and water troughs. No job is too large or too small. Make sure you get the best quality cement available at the best prices. Always get your cement from Ellingford Brothers. Call today. Ellingford Brothers. We know cement. 307-789-1515.
As your local Ricoh, Toshiba, and Sharp dealer, Mountain West Business Solutions represents quality office equipment that lasts. We work with each client to understand your workflow, your goals, and your bottom line. Whether you lease or purchase office equipment, we have many ways to work with you to provide the best products at the best value. We also service and provide supplies for HP printers. Call Mountain West Business Solutions today. Let us help you find the best solutions for you and your business.
In May of 2019, Uintah County School District #1 became the first school district in Wyoming to achieve a certified level 1 on high reliability schools by the Rosanna Leadership Center. We're focusing on 3 levels. Level 1 is a safe and collaborative culture. Level 2, effective teaching in every classroom. And Level 3 is a guaranteed and viable curriculum. We are certified Level 1 in safe and collaborative culture. This is Superintendent Ryan Thomas. Congratulations to everyone in our district. Keep up the great work.
Uintah County School District #1, Pathway to Excellence.
As the teams are introduced here at Paul J. WATAHA Complex, let's go ahead and introduce you to the 2 teams that will be doing battle tonight in this championship semifinal. First, the designated visiting team, the Gillette Riders, coached by Sam Stearns. Leading off, you have Carson Loftus, the shortstop. Batting second, Bevan Evanston, the second baseman. Batting third, the designated hitter, Jackson Newsom. Batting fifth, number 18, Curver Partlow, the catcher. Number 12, Mason Kubacher, they have him down as catcher as well, so we'll have to straighten that out when we get a chance. Anyway, he'll be batting in the sixth spot, or fifth spot, actually. Justin Keller will be batting in the 6th spot. Joey Latore, the first baseman, bats 7th. Jacob Pelton bats 8th, and Riddick Osborne, the center fielder, bats 9th. Evanston's the designated home team, so we'll give you their defensive lineup first. So we'll start with the outfield. In left field, Riker Pace. Center field, Ryder Wilson. Right field, Damian Kamen. An infield featuring Zane Leland at first, Gavin Oliver at second, Cohen Morrow at shortstop, Davey Webb at the hot corner, and a battery featuring Breckenridge pitching to Jackson Osborne. Right now, the teams are reciting the American Legion Baseball Pledge, something that happens before every state game at both levels. Speaking of state games at both levels, we're going to have every game of the AA state tournament live here on mylocalradio.com. So if you're watching on mylocalradio.com, do yourself a favor, bookmark it. We're going to have every game as well as a nightly recap show, recapping the day's action as the a designated home team, I guess you could say, Evanston Outlaws, take to the field to a loud roar from the fans who made the 90-minute trip. Fans from Gillette, though, win the competition when it comes for how far they had to travel. Probably around, it's 7 hours from Evanston, so about 5.5 from Gillette to Rock Springs, give or take. As Evanston will be in the field first with their pitcher, Breckenridge, warming up. This is one of the guys that Nick Small says is a massive ace for this C team that won the Southwest, came in as the number 1 seed in the Southwest. Gillette comes in as the number 1 seed in the Northeast. So we got a battle of number ones. Winner will be the, I guess you could say, at the advantage when it comes to state championship. The winner of this game will only need to win one more game to be crowned the state champions. They'll play at 4 o'clock tomorrow afternoon against the winner of the loser of this game and the Level Mustangs, which happens at 1 o'clock. If the team that wins tonight wins tomorrow at 4, then they will win the state championship. If that team loses, then there will be a winner-take-all, exciting 7 innings to determine the state champion on Monday at noon. Leading it off, we have Kason Loftus, the shortstop. As he steps in, right-handed batter in the red jersey, Gillette G, reminiscent of the Georgia G on his jersey, into the right-handed side of the batter's box against Breckenridge, the right-handed pitcher for Evanston. First pitch thrown, and that one is right down Front Street for a strike. First pitch thrown at 7:02 p.m. No balls, 1 strike as Rich gets this one started the way that you want, as the 0-1 is swung on, driven into right field, came in retreating back, makes the grab, and it's 2 pitches and 1 out for the Outlaws. I'll bring up Bevan Evanson, the second baseman. Evanson comes in into the right-handed side of the batter's box, much like his teammate Loftus. 1 down for the Outlaws here in the top of the first. Rich kicks and deals. That one catches the lower outside part of the zone for strike 1. And right now, Breckenridge delivering first pitch strikes in the first 2 batters he's faced. It's early, so no need to overreact as the 0-1 is on the way. That one just up high around the elbows of Evanson. So he'll step in. The 1-1 outside, and it goes to 2 balls, 1 strike for Evanston. Jackson Newsom, the designated hitter, stands on deck. And the 2-1 from Rich. Finds the outside part of the zone to tie the count up. It's a ballerina count, 2-2. Evanston in the stretch, Rich in the stretch, delivers Evanston. Outside in the dirt, good stop by Jackson Osborne, the catcher. And it'll be a full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes to Evanston. As the sun is setting just to the left of our press box. In a abnormally calm day here in Rock Springs. Next one fouled into the screen and will go again. So 3 balls, 2 strikes. As Evanston reached for that one just a little bit on the outside, away from the right-handed batter. Good lively crowd here. The full count offering inside, and he walks him. So 1 on for the Riders. That'll bring up Jackson Newsom. Tall right-hander. Goes into the box with the runner on first. That's Evanston. 1 down as the leadoff hitter, Loftus, lofted one over into the right field corner, tracked down by Kamen. First pitch to Newsom. That one just up high for ball 1. Rich from the stretch checks the runner on first. The 1-0. Down low, outside corner, misses the zone. 2 balls, no strikes to Newsom. I want to thank each and every one of you for joining us on mylocalradio.com or on the radio at KNYN 99.1 FM. And, of course, a big thank you to our producer back in the studio, Val Cook. The 2-0 up high and in, misses, and it's 3 balls, no strikes. And if this is anything like what we've seen in American Legion Baseball all season on a 3-0 count, you expect Newsom to take this one. And if Rich can hit the zone, it would be a kind of a courtesy strike to get him back in. The 3-0 finds the zone. So that's exactly what happens. And it's a 3-1 count. And we've seen it time and time again throughout the season. That 3-0 count hold and taking advantage of that courtesy strike can change these at-bats. The 31 offering, runner goes. That one down the zone. Throw to second, dies before it gets to second. So Evanston gets there on the stolen base, but it's now a full count for Newsom. So runner in scoring position for Gillette. As Rich goes from the stretch and the delivery. Swing and a miss for strike 3, and that's out number 2. And a big out number 2 for Breckenridge after giving up the walk to Evanston. As that'll bring up Curver Partlow. Rich from the stretch. Looks at the runner and the first pitch. Catches the outside part of the zone for a strike. No balls, 1 strike to Partlow. If he's able to get on and extend the inning, that'll bring up Mason Kubacher. Or Kubacher. As it's a swing and fouled, it'll be no balls, 2 strikes. That one lands in the softball field to our right here at Paul J. WATAHA Complex. So pitcher's count for Breckenridge. Sets after the stretch and the 0-2. That one catches the inside part of the zone. Beautiful pitch by Rich. It started on the inside and worked its way to shatter the window as it came into the glove. No runs, no hits, and it's no score. Evanston will have their say when we come back with the bottom of the first after this on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Outlaw Baseball on K9 and mylocalradio.com.
The best place to stay when you're in Casper, Wyoming is the Come On In Hotel and Suites. This beautiful log hotel offers 5 hot tubs, 1 pool, a fitness center, and fabulous indoor atrium. Offering jacuzzi and fireplace suites, the guest rooms are comfortable and relaxing. Plus, every stay includes a delicious extended continental breakfast. Whenever you're in Casper, stay at the best place. Come On In Hotel and Suites. Come on in today. Come On In Hotel and Suites, Casper. As one of the region's most visited websites, mylocalradio.com is here to serve you. Catch up on local and regional news and information. Buy, sell, or trade your good used items on the radio classifieds. Check the weather forecast or catch our live coverage of your high school teams in action, all on mylocalradio.com. Like us on Facebook so you never miss a giveaway, and visit mylocalradio.com today to stream it all live.
Two strikeouts by Breckenridge, and the Outlaws get out of the inning unscathed. It's 0-0 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. ELAN bringing you the action live from Paul J. WATAHA Complex as the Evanston Outlaws will go to the batter's box for the first time today. Let's introduce you to the lineup for Evanston. Batting first, the second baseman, Gavin Oliver. Davey Webb, the third baseman, will bat second. Cohen Morrow, the shortstop, in the number 3 hole. Breckenridge, the pitcher, in the cleanup spot. Jackson Osborne, the catcher, at number 5. Riker Pace, the left fielder, will bat in the 6th spot. Damian Kamen in the 7th spot will give you the 8 and 9 after Jarrett Black delivers the first pitch outside and low for ball 1. Zane Leland, the first baseman, bats 8th, and Walker Wilson, the center fielder, will bat 9th. 1-0 misses down low. 2 balls, no strikes to Gavin Oliver. Outfield for the Riders, you have Dustin Keller in left, Riddick Osborne in center, and Jacob Pelton in right. Will give you the infield after the 2-0. That one down low, and it's 3 balls, no strikes to Gavin Oliver. 3 straight balls thrown by Black, so Oliver will definitely be holding on this one. First base, you have Joey Latore, Bevan Evanson, over at second base. Carson Loftus over at shortstop, and Curver Partlow over at the hot corner as the 3-1 finds the zone for strike. 3 balls, 1 strike to Gavin Oliver. Battery featuring Jarrett Black. Pitching to Mason Kubacher. Swing and a pop fly into right field. It's down, and a base hit for Gavin Oliver. That one was a light swing, and the contact just put it into the shallow right field grass. Oliver taking what he's given and makes the smart play, gets on base. Nobody down with 1 on for Davey Webb. Tall right-hander steps into the batter's box as the pitcher, Jarrett Black, another tall right-hander, throws over to first to check up on Gavin Oliver. He's back in the dirt, no problem. After Webb, it'll be Cohen Morrow who stands on deck. Black checks the runner at first. Comes set, and the righty delivers. Bunt laid down. It's right back towards the pitcher's mound. Black fires over to first in time to get him, but it moves the runner over on the sacrifice bunt. So 1 down, and that'll bring up Cohen Morrow for the Outlaws with a runner in scoring position. Morrow, the shortstop. Another tall right-hander for Coach Nick Small. And with Gavin Oliver in scoring position, we'll see if a base hit is all it takes to break the deadlock on the scoreboard. This is how Evanston got things started yesterday in the 10-0 win over Lovell, getting on the board first in that first inning, as this one is a slow dribbler back towards the pitcher's mound. Black picks it up, underhands the throw to first baseman Latore, who steps on the bag, and it's going to be a fielder's choice that moves the runner over to third. So with 2 down, now you've got Breckenridge with a man 90 feet away. Good decision by Black, not letting the runner advancing distract him from the easy out. As with 2 down, that'll bring up Breckenridge. First pitch to Rich. Finds his own, strike 1. Rich awaiting the 0-1 from the right-handed side of the batter's box. Runner is going, and that one finds the zone. Nice off-speed pitch by Black that shatters the window and lands in the glove of Kubacher. No balls, 2 strikes to Breckenridge. Black comes, sets, and delivers. That one outside in the dirt, but a great speed move by Mason Kubacher to stay with it as the runner at third, Gavin Oliver, was looking to come home. So 1 ball, 2 strikes to Breckenridge. Black sets at the belt. Kicks and deals. Outside and down low in the dirt. Another great snag by Kubacher. Tell you what, watching these C-team players, the future is bright for American Legion Baseball in Wyoming indeed. I've seen some great plays just in this first inning. The 2-2 to Rich. inside, and Rich has come back down 0-2 and worked the count full. With a runner on third, Gavin Oliver singled to right field, then got to second on a sacrifice, and then advanced to third on a fielder's choice. The full count offering. Outside in the dirt, and it's a runners on the corners for the Outlaws. 2 down, and that'll bring up Jackson Osborne, the catcher. And a big opportunity for the Outlaws as they have a man 90 feet away from breaking this 0-0 tie on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Mason Kubacher walks just in front of the plate, gives a signal to his pitcher, Jarrett Black, and now they're on the same page. Black set at the belt, and the delivery. First pitch, lower part of the zone, great pitch for strike one. That one was right around the knees, but it dive bombed quickly where it just caught the zone. The 0-1 from Black. Swing and a miss. Change the speed on him, and a little bit behind that is Jackson Osborne. And for the second batter in a row, Black has Evanston batting at an 0-2 count. Last time this happened, it was a full count walk given to Breckenridge, and the 0-2 from Black to Osborne, right-hander to right-hander. Outside and away, almost in the dirt, but another great snag by Kubacher. Definitely a great backstop for the Gillette Riders. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Osborne. Riker Pace stands on deck if Osborne is able to get on. And the 1-2. Swing and a miss, and they strand the runners. So great defense on both sides, and we are still scoreless going in to the second. Nothing on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. We'll be right back with inning number 2 on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Outlaw Baseball on K9 and mylocalradio.com.
When you're looking for one location that is centrally located in Wyoming to host a business meeting or corporate retreat, always consider the Come On In Hotel and Suites in Casper first. With meeting rooms and amenities that everyone can enjoy at the Come On In is the best place to host events. The rustic decor, fireplaces, jacuzzis, pool, and large indoor atrium will make your event memorable. Call today and find out the ways we can help make your event a success. Come On In Hotel and Suites in Casper. Call 307-472-6300.
The importance of saving and learning how to use money wisely can be taught from a very young age. At Trona Valley Federal Credit Union, we offer youth accounts to help kids learn to save, borrow, and spend responsibly. Our youth accounts are special, just like the kids in our community. Check out our See You Grow, See You Learn, and See You Prosper accounts for kids 0 to 18. These accounts are great to start managing finances. Open a youth account today for $1. TronaValley.com, member NCUA.
Well, welcome back to Paul J. Wataha Complex. ELAN OLLIFF bringing you the action live from the 2021 C State Tournament Championship Semifinal. Winner of this game will play for a state championship tomorrow at 4. The loser of this game will play at 1 o'clock against the Lovell Mustangs to try to get into that championship final, where they will have to knock off the winner of tonight's game twice. It's a complicated situation. The most simple way is if the winner of tonight will only have to win one more game to win the state title. First pitch to Breckenridge inside to Mason Kubacher for ball 1. And the deliver from Rich. Man, what a pitch. Catches the inside part of the zone. And it's 1 ball, 1 strike. Tell you what, we have seen some great pitching here in this game already. 1-1 to Kubacher. This one popped up high into center right field, and calling off the crowd is Kamen, who makes the grab for out number 2. The right fielder with his second grab of the game.
Let's go, Dust.
That'll bring up Dustin Keller, the left fielder. Another right-handed batter for Breckenridge to face. As for the second inning in a row, out number 1 has been a fly out to right field. First pitch finds the zone. Nice fastball by Rich for strike 1. The 0-1 inside, ball 1, so it's all knotted up at 1 on the count. Zeros on the stat that matters most on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Neither team able to scratch through a run in that first inning. The 1-1 outside and low in the dirt for ball 2. So it'll be 2 balls, 1 strike to Dustin Keller with 1 down. Joey Latore, the first baseman, stands on deck. The 2-1 to Keller. Swing and a miss for strike 2, as that looked like a changeup thrown by Breckenridge. Just putting on the brakes a little bit and changing the timing of Keller. Brecken goes from the stretch, sets, and the 2-2 inside part of the zone. Another great breaking ball. And Breckenridge with strikeout number 3 of the game. That'll bring up Joey Latore, the first baseman. Changing things up for Rich, as Latore is a tall left-hander who steps into the batter's box. As Rich will set, and the first pitch already coming way inside. Almost caught a piece of him. One that just kind of got away from him. And with 1 ball, no strikes to Joey Latore, Jacob Pelton stands on deck if he can extend the inning. 1-0, this one fouled into the back screen to make it 1 ball, 1 strike. Throwback by one of the coaches of the Outlaws to the umpire. The umpire bobbled it, so that's what you're hearing, the heckling, light heckling for the umpire, as the 1-1 goes outside and high for ball 2. So 2 balls, 1 strike for Latore as he fouls the next one into the screen. Almost the exact same spot as the last time, as it is 2 balls, 2 strikes. And we're in the same situation Breckenridge was at when he struck out Justin Keller. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Joey Latore. And the 2-2. Outside, ball 3. You could tell Rich, from his reaction, trying to bring that one in just a little bit more, but it was well outside, away from the left-handed batter, and it's a full count. The pitch. This one popped up high into foul territory over the third base dugout. And we'll do it all again. As you can hear, a lively crowd here at Paul J. WATAHA Complex. This state championship semifinal really deserves nothing less, as the next pitch goes way inside, almost brushes the knees of Latore, and he'll get on base. So Gillette get their second walk against Rich, and it's going to be a runner on with 2 down, and that'll bring up Jacob Pelton. Pelton, the right fielder for Coach Sam Stearns. First pitch in the zone for strike 1. As it's another right-handed batter for Rich, maybe that'll get his comfort zone a little bit back. Throw back to first to check up on Latore, as he was maybe about a step or 2 or 3 off the bag. But he gets back standing up rather. No balls, 1 strike, and the delivery finds the bottom part of the zone right over the plate. And Rich starting to hit some very difficult spots. Jacob Pelton with 2 down and 1 on, and a no ball, 2 strike count. And here it is. That one started way inside and came back again. It's the same put away pitch we saw to end inning number 1, and it's strikeout number 4 for Breckenridge. No runs, no hits, and the Outlaws will get their chance in a no-score game in the bottom of the second on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Outlaw Baseball on K9 and MyLocalRadio.com.
America keeps moving, and Auto Farm Chevrolet is here to help you keep rolling. Whether you need a brand new vehicle or service on one you already own, Auto Farm Chevrolet is here to lend a helping hand. Our certified mechanics are knowledgeable, and our sales team takes the time to get to know you and what your needs are. Stop in today, Auto Farm Chevrolet, 624 Front Street, Evanston. Evanston's community-driven dealer.
When your vehicle needs new tires, any tire store can get you back on the road. But only Plains Tire can get you rolling again with the peace of mind that you were treated well, paid a fair price, and that you'll be taken care of for the life of the tire. At Plains Tire, trained tire technicians mount and expertly balance your new tires, replace the valve stems, and hand check each lug nut to make sure it's all tight and secure. Plus, you'll get lifetime alignment checks and tire rotations only at Plains Tire, 157 Bear River Drive, Evanston. Visit plainstire.com.
Riker Pace is going to lead it off here in the bottom of the second. It'll be Pace, Kamen, and Leland do it for the Outlaws. Pace with a stance that's really towards the plate. First pitch to Pace. Inside part of the zone for strike one for Jarrett Black, who goes out for inning number 2 of work. Black. Very subtle set in the 0-1. Swing and a miss at a changeup. He actually got a piece of it, tipped into the glove, and it's no balls, 2 strikes. Evanston was able to get 1 hit in the first inning. Gavin Oliver, who got over to second on a sacrifice bunt and third on a fielder's choice, but they weren't able to do much after that as the 0-2 is down in the dirt away for ball 1. Evanston still with the advantage in hits as they have the only hit of the game and the 2-1 way inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Riker Pace. Pace with the blue batting helmet with that extended cheek flap that you see in the major leagues now, and the 2-2 way inside, nearly got a piece of him, but Case does the dance and gets out of the way. 3 balls, 2 strikes to Pace. As Black had him at 0-2 and Pace has worked it back in. Next one, this one right back to the pitcher and into the glove of Jarrett Black. Just bad luck if you're Riker Pace and a great play if you're Jarrett Black. Literally a liner right back to the glove of Black, who probably saw where that was coming, put it up to protect himself. Lands in the glove, and it's a great play. That'll bring up Damian Kamen, the right fielder. Right-handed batter with the off-white batting gloves, probably from use, as the first pitch to Damian. This one, a chopper at the short baseman. Throw by Loftus across the diamond in time for out number 2. Great play by the shortstop, Carson Loftus, who just waited on it instead of rushed it. He was very patient, waited for the chest high bounce to come to him, knowing it was fast enough. Went across the diamond. That'll bring up Zane Leland, the first baseman. Power hitting right-hander. First pitch to Leland. Misses bottom and away for ball 1. Evanston with 1 hit in the game. As the 1-0's on the way. Way inside. Great snag by Kubacher. 2 balls, no strikes. The 2-0 on the way. Finds the zone for strike 1. That was just a fastball right down the middle. Very important for Black to find that zone and get back in that rhythm. He agrees on the sign from Kubacher and the 2-1. This one fouled into the softball complex to the right of our press box for strike 2. So 2 balls, 2 strikes for Zane Leland. As Black sets at the belt and the 2-2. Reached for one, swung in the dirt, dropped third strike. Mason Kubacher picks it up and applies the tag before Leland even leaves the plate. And that's the inning. So no runs, no hits, and no errors. It's still a 0-0 score on the Impact Physical Therapy board. We'll be right back with inning number 3 after this on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Outlaw Baseball on K9 and MyLocalRadio.com.
The big difference that sets Freeway Tire apart from other tire stores is the fact that we care. We care about the customer service we provide, we care about selling quality products at fair prices, and we care about your vehicle. So when you're looking for tires or having work done on your vehicle, everything from maintenance to major repairs, make sure you take it to the company that really cares, Freeway Tires, on Bear River Drive in Evanston. Stop in today or schedule an appointment with us online at freewaytires.com.
As your local Ricoh, Toshiba, and Sharp dealer, Mountain West Business Solutions represents quality office equipment that lasts. We work with each client to understand your workflow, your goals, and your bottom line. Whether you lease or purchase office equipment, we have many ways to work with you to provide the best products at the best value. We also service and provide supplies for HP printers. Call Mountain West Business Solutions today. Let us help you find the best solutions for you and your business.
Breckenridge out for inning number 3 of his shift. He'll face the 9 1-2 batters in this inning, and it's going to be Riddick Osborne, Carson Loftus, and Bevan Evanston for the Gillette Riders. As we enter the top of the third, first batter is going to be Riddick Osborne, the center fielder. First pitch to him, nice one right down the middle for strike 1. The 0-1 from Rich. Fooled him on the inside pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 2. Rich and the 0-2 delivery. That one drops down in the dirt before hitting the batter's box, and it'll be a ball to Riddick Osborne. So 1 ball and 2 strikes. The 0-2, or 1-2. Swing and a fly ball into foul territory. It'll drop into the bullpen of the Riders next to their first base dugout for another strike, but it's going to hold at 1 ball, 2 strikes to Riddick Osborne, the center fielder. And the 1-2. Curveball that didn't quite break as it just hung up there, and I mean way up there, for 2 balls, 2 strikes. And the 2-2 offering. This one jammed him inside, fly ball into foul territory. Making chase was Davey Webb, but it drops to the ground over by the third base dugout before he can get there. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Riddick Osborne. Rich with the 2-2 outside and high away and high, excuse me, from the right-handed batter for ball 3. Full count offering on the way, and the payoff pitch. This one inside, it's a dribbler right at the shortstop. Morrow, he can't get a hold of it, throws it across the diamond, but it's not in time. It got to Cohen Morrow and just kind of rolled up his glove awkwardly. And it'll probably go down as an E6. And that'll bring up Kason Loftus, who is 0 for 1, flew out to right field his last time up. Rich throws back to first to check up on the runner. And it's an easy dive back for Osborne. Osborne still taking a bit of a lead as Rich eyes him from the stretch. And the first pitch to Loftus. That one a bunt down the first baseline. Picked up by Rich. Throw to first. Easy out number 1. So a good sacrifice bunt if you're Carson Loftus. It moves the runner over, and with the way both of these pitchers have been going, 1 run is going to be very important. Bevan Evanston Evanston, excuse me. He's actually yet to register an at-bat as he drew a walk and stole second last time up. First pitch misses, ball one. Runner on second is Riddick Osborne, who got there on the sack. He's now headed for third, and this one's fouled into the screen for strike one. Osborne definitely wanting to put the Outlaws defense in the same situation that Gillette put them in. Or Evanston put Gillette in, excuse me. Back in the first. Big lead off of second, the 1-1. That one misses just high for ball two. Did not miss by much, as the fastball was just a little bit high. Runner's going for third, pitch outside, throw down to third, bounces in the dirt, but a great snag by Davey Webb to keep it there, but the runner does get to third on the stolen base. That's Riddick Osborne. And with one out and a runner 90 feet away, this is a big situation for the Riders. 3 balls, 1 strike to Bevan Evanston, and that one outside and away for ball 4. And now you got runners on the corners. That'll bring up Jackson Newsom, who struck out swinging first time he saw Breckenridge. Rich and the delivery. Up and away, ball 1. Rich checks the runner and the pitch outside and low. Runners heading for second. There won't be a throw. 2 balls, no strikes. As Evanston steals second. Rich with the 2-0. This one, chopper at the second baseman. Oliver throws over to first. They're going to trade the out for the run, and Gillette is going to get on top first. 1-0 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard, as that was a fielder's choice, a 4-3 put out for out number 1. And an RBI will also go to Jackson Newsom, and that'll bring up Curver Partlow. First pitch misses, ball 1. The 1-0 to Carver. That one down low outside. Ball 2. Breckenridge taking his time. Not worried about the runner at third with 1 down, and the 2-0. Outside, ball 3. Away from the right-handed batter. Rich takes a deep breath, goes into the stretch. Sets at the chest, and the 3-0 finds the zone for strike 1.
Let's go, Carve.
Gillette gets the first run of the game on a fielder's choice RBI by Jackson Newsom. 3-1 rides inside and tags Partlow on the back. So runners on the corner yet again for Gillette. And that'll bring up Mason Kubacher with 1 down and a runner 90 feet away. And we're going to have a mound conference. It's not Nick Small, so it's not going to be a pitcher's change. Probably just a way to kind of slow things down for Rich, who has been dealing up to this point and has run into a bit of a jam here in the third. Three balls, one strike, and the batter is hit. That batter is Carver Partlow. Mason Kubacher, the catcher, with a big opportunity for Gillette as the umpire breaks up the mound conference. That was between one of the coaches in the entire infield. With the runner on first, the double play is in effect, which would be a big plus for the Outlaws. Mason Kubacher into the right-hand side of the batter's box. Flew out to right field last time up. First pitch. Inside, ball one. So, Rich trying to get out of the jam. Runners on the corners, one out. 1-0, finds the zone for strike one. So 1 ball, 1 strike for Breckenridge. Checks the runner at first. And the 1-1. This one, fly ball into right field, came in giving chase, but it's going to go foul into the bullpen of the Riders off of the first baseline. So 1 ball, 2 strikes to Kubacher. He's been an impressive catcher for the Riders in this championship semifinal. The 1-2. That one bounces in the dirt, but a great stop by Jackson Osborne, showing some skills behind the dish himself to keep it in front of him. So it'll be 2 balls, 2 strikes to Mason Kubacher. First pitch was thrown at 7:05, and this one has been cruising along. We're already in the top of the third. The 2-2. Down in the dirt, another great stop by Osborne, though. So 3 balls, 2 strikes, full count to Kubacher. Rich from the stretch, and the 3-2, runner goes. This one, solid contact in between the second and third base. That's going to score 1. And now they're going to catch a runner in a pickle between second and third. Throw back to second, and they're going to run him down and get the out. And that's going to end the inning. So the run comes across, but not before the Outlaws are able to get the runner out on the pickle, and that'll make it 2-0 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Going into the bottom of the third, Outlaws trail on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Post 41 Baseball on K9 and MyLocalRadio.com.
Gee, Tommy, you look amazing. Did you try something different with your enamel?
No way. I wouldn't do anything to alter these pearly whites, but I did see Dr. McKay Frankum, who told me if I didn't floss, I could miss up 35% of food particles.
Really? You told you that?
Yep, and you know what? He's 100% right. I started flossing, and now I look better than ever.
Wow, I want to see Dr. McKay Frankum.
Well, give him a call, 307-789-8910. Easy to remember, right?
That's super easy. Dr. McKay Frankum at 307-789-8910. I'll call today.
Signage is a critical part of your business. It helps customers find your front door. Rocky Mountain Sign will provide you with expertly designed signs, LEDs, channel letters, as well as skillfully cut signage using wood, metal, plastic, and other mediums to help your customers find you with high-quality signage. Using the best technology, designs, and installation by Rocky Mountain Sign. Your signage says a lot about your business. Work with the professionals at Rocky Mountain Sign, 243 7th Street in Evanston, Wyoming.
Ryder Wilson will lead it off here in the bottom of the third. Evanston finds themselves down 2-0 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. It'll be Gavin Oliver and Davey Webb due up after him. First pitch from Black to Wilson goes down away from the right-hander for a ball. Black steps off the mound, trying to reset. 2-0 for the Rough Riders, or excuse me, the Riders. They were able to scratch some runs across, led by a single in between the gap between first and second, or sorry, second and third. And that one fouled off. 1 ball, 1 strike. Black with the delivery. That one started outside. Great movement on that one. That comes into the zone, and it's 1 ball, 2 strikes to Wilson. And the 1-2. Swing and a miss for strikeout number 3 for Black, and that'll bring up Gavin Oliver, who's 1 for 1, got a single into shallow right field. Would love to get it started again, as the Outlaws are down 2-0 here in the bottom of the third. Only a 7-inning game, so approaching the halfway mark already. First pitch of the right-handed hitting Oliver, way outside and inside and worked its way back in. The movement from Jarrett Black on those last few pitches have been impressive. The 0-1 on the way. That one down low and outside, missed for ball 1. One from Black to Oliver. Missed outside and low. 2 balls, 1 strike. Right-hander versus right-hander. Davey Webb, so if not registered in that bat, stands on deck. Next one misses down low. 31 count to Oliver, and this would be big if Evanston could get the runner on. With only 1 out. Jarrett Black, the 3-1 count, down low and in the dirt, and that's going to put Oliver on base. He stops at first as he was hustling. And it's a walk to Gavin Oliver. It's only the 3rd base runner for Evanston tonight, and that'll bring up Davey Webb, who bunted him over to second last time up. Evanston trails by 2 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Black checking the runner at first, sets at the belt. And the righty throws back over to first to check up on Oliver, who's back no problem. Davey Webb still awaiting his first at-bat, or first pitch of this at-bat, excuse me, and still waiting to register his first at-bat as he bunted Gavin Oliver over last time he was up. Jarrett Black with the pitch. Swing and a miss, that one inside for strike 1. Nice fastball from Black. As Webb steps out of the box, gets the sign from his third base coach and gets ready to go back in. Kind of close to that plate. Right-handed batter, right-handed pitcher, the 0-1. That one missed up high. Kubacher thought about throwing over to check on the runner, but he decides not to, as Gavin Oliver is staying put at the moment. Black checks the runner at first. And the 1-1. Runner's going. Swing and a miss. Throw down to second. Is that in time? No. Stolen base by Gavin Oliver. And that puts the runner in scoring position for the Outlaws with 1 down. 1 ball, 2 strikes, though, as it was a swing and a miss for Davey Webb. Checking the runner at second. Oliver with a big lead. And the 1-2. Swung at one outside for strike 3, and that's 2 down. All coming via the K for Jarrett Black. That'll bring up Cohen Morrow, the shortstop. Grounded into a fielder's choice. Back to pitcher Jarrett Black, who made the decision to just throw it to first, get the easy out. Back in the first, and with 2 down and a runner on second. Evanston down by 2, and they have 2 outs here in this inning. Throw back to second. Did they get him? No, it goes into the outfield. Oliver's going to take off for third. It's going to be a close play. The throw is not in time. Good arm by Osborne in center field, but Oliver gets over to third on the error. And now things become a lot more easier if you're Cohen Morrow. Just put it into play. Try to get it into the outfield to bring that first run home. Morrow still awaiting his first pitch. That one inside and came back out into the zone. No balls, 1 strike. Breckenridge, the pitcher, stands on deck if Morrow reaches. And the 0-1. That one fouled, but it bounces off of the plate and rolls. So, no balls, 2 strikes, and now you've got to protect if you're Cohen Morrow. This is the second time Evanston's had that runner over on third. Jarrett Black with the 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that is going to be out number 3. And for the second inning, the Outlaws have stranded the runner at third. It's 2-0 Gillette on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Outlaw Baseball on K9 and MyLocalRadio.com.
In May of 2019, Uintah County School District Number 1 became the first school district in Wyoming to achieve a certified level 1 on high reliability schools by the Rosanna Leadership Center. We're focusing on 3 levels. Level 1 is a safe and collaborative culture. Level 2, effective teaching in every classroom. And Level 3 is a guaranteed and viable curriculum. We are certified Level 1 in safe and collaborative culture. This is Superintendent Ryan Thomas. Congratulations to everyone in our district. Keep up the great work.
Uintah County School District Number 1, Pathway to Excellence.
Nothing makes your kid feel like a superstar more than seeing his or her very own Fathead in the stands. Fathead car decals and yard signs are inexpensive and easy to get at Rocky Mountain Sign in Evanston. Whether it's for the big game or to cheer on the high school band, our children make us proud in so many ways. Show your pride today. Go Red Devils. West Star Printing and Rocky Mountain Sign, 243 7th Street, Evanston.
Well, we're in the 4th inning, and first pitch was thrown 51 minutes ago. That tells you how fast this one has been zooming by, as it will be Joey Latore. Or excuse me, I think that's Jackson Keller who will lead off the inning. First pitch inside, ball 1. Breckenridge out there for inning number 4 of work as he started this game for Nick Small, and the pitch. That one finds the zone. Nice fastball. 1 ball, 1 strike as Keller, who struck out the first time he faced Rich. And the 1-1. This one hard hit, but right at the second baseman. Oliver easy throw to first for out number 1. That'll bring up Joey Latore. He worked a walk last time. The left-hander. The lone left-hander in the lineup from Coach Sam Stearns. Into the batter's box. As Rich will set, and the first one. Up high and away from the lefty, ball 1. Rich goes from the stretch, and the delivery. Way inside, ball 2. Latore had to move out of the way to avoid wearing that one. Latore going at it old school. No batting gloves, and the 2-0. Catches the outside part of the zone. Great movement by that pitch from Breckenridge, as it just catches the outside part of the window. 2 balls, 1 strike. 2-1 popped up high in the infield. Webb gets under it and makes the catch for out number 2. That'll bring up Jacob Pelton, the right fielder. He struck out to end the second. And after a bit of a long third inning, Breckenridge has dispatched the first two rather quickly. First pitch to Pelton, swing and a miss for strike one. Rich sets and the 0-1 to Pelton. Swing and a miss, strike two. Quickly up 0-2, and Breckenridge having a great frame four thus far. Two down, and the 0-2. That one up high and barely misses. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Rich trying to get him to fish, but Pelton holds up. And the 1-2. That one in the zone, and it's a backwards K. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night. The Riders go down 3 in a row, and we're off to the bottom of the 4th on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Outlaw Baseball on K9 and MyLocalRadio.com. Gillette leads 2-0 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard.
Trona Valley Federal Credit Union is a not-for-profit financial institution. When you become a member, you are an owner of the credit union. We believe in people over profit, and that impacts the way we do business from our overall structure down to the smallest detail. Our philosophy sets us apart, and we're here for you. Earn more with our high-yield checking account, start a savings goal, check out our competitive loans, and much more. Become a member today. We're a caring partner dedicated to your financial success. Member NCUA.
This First Bank of Wyoming broadcast of Outlaws Baseball is brought to you in part by Hoover Chiropractic. Dr. Todd Hoover does all the chiropractic work you need, as well as blood work, dietary supplements, a weight loss program, x-rays, and he can help you get rid of migraines and allergies.
4, 5, 6 batters due up for the Outlaws in the bottom of the 4th, and a 2-0 lead for the Gillette Riders. And a winner plays at 4 o'clock for a state championship. Loser will play in an elimination game to get back into the state championship at 1 o'clock. Black with the first pitch to Rich. Nice movement again. He's really working that zone as it starts inside and then fades in and finds its way into the zone. No balls, 1 strike as Black delivers inside, and that knocks the count up at 1. Sun might be a problem for the outfield in a minute as it is getting lower here in Rock Springs, and the 1-1 count. Swing and a miss for strike 2. Rich, the cleanup man for Coach Nick Small, as well as Jackson Osborne, the number 5 hitter, due up next, and Riker Pace, the number 6 hitter in the hole. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Jarrett Black, the right-hander, delivers. That one fouled by Rich to stay alive. As Gillette leads this one 2-0. These are the number 1 seeds in the state. Gillette number 1 out of the Northeast, Evanston number 1 out of the Southwest. Black with the 1-2. Way outside and in the dirt, and it's 2-2. So, big payoff pitch coming for Black. Trying to see if he can avoid going full count. The 2-2 to Rich. This one, slow roller across the third base, running over to throw. Partlow across the diamond, not in time, and it hits the ground anyway. Infield single for Breckenridge. Nice hustle from Rich. That one was a slow roller up the third base line. A long throw from Partlow. And an infield single for the Outlaws, Breckenridge, as Coach Sam Stearns will come out, talk with the umpire. I'm not sure exactly about what. Maybe some questions about it going off of Breckenridge's foot. And we're going to have an umpire conference as the game will go to a pause. We got 3 umpires here at a state championship game, or state championship tournament, excuse me. I believe the question is, did the ball get fouled off of Breckenridge's foot? As the umpires are making the discussion, and they're going to give it to him. So it's a single for, infield single for Breckenridge, and that'll bring up Jackson Osborne. That was a quick conference. And Jarrett Black with a runner on now. Nobody down. Will deliver to the catcher, Jackson Osborne. Osborne struck out last time. First pitch to Osborne. Fly ball into right field. This one hit deep, but it is off of the glove of Pelton. They're going to send Rich around third. Now they're going to try to bring them all home on a RBI triple, though, as they put the sign up for Jackson Osborne. The sun probably had a lot to do with that one, as it was hit right into left field. Pelton went back to try to get it back, but he might have lost it in the sun, and now the Outlaws have the game-tying run 90 feet away with nobody down for Riker Pace. A fly ball into the outfield would tie this one up. First pitch to Pace, swing and a miss for strike one. A lot of foul territory here at Paul J. WATAHA Complex as well. If anything rolls past Kubacher, it could tie the game up as well, as that one goes outside. Ball one from the right-hander. So 1 ball, 1 strike to Riker Pace. Damian Kamen stands on deck. And the 1-1 way inside, ball 2. So out in front in the out-bat now is Riker Pace. Evanston with a chance to tie this one back up in what is effectively a championship semifinal. The 2-1. This one, fly ball, but it's going to go foul into the softball complex to my right. And that'll knot the count up at 2. Riker Pace back into the right-handed side of the batter's box. Waits the 2-2 from Black. Inside, full counts. Runner on third after Breckenridge scored on an RBI triple by Jackson Osborne. 3-2 from Black. Outside and low, and it's runners on the corners with nobody down for Damian Kamen. Now we're going to have a conversation between Sam Stearns and the rest of the infield. We might be getting a pitching change here. I'm not sure. Seems a little early, as Black has pitched very well in this game. But he's in a bit of a jam now. Runners on first and third, rather, with nobody down. Checking in on the mylocalradio.com chat room, we have Jim Steele says watching from North Carolina, and Will Kishbaugh making sure I'm straight on the out count here at Paul J. WATAHA Complex. Appreciate the help, Will. Now Damian Kamen will come in to the right-handed side of the batter's box. So Evanston batting a full lineup of righties. Both teams undefeated at this tournament. Winner plays at 4 o'clock tomorrow for a state championship. The loser will play at 1 o'clock tomorrow afternoon to try to get into that state championship. Bunt was laid down by, or attempted bunt was laid down by Kamen, but it goes foul. Strike one. Nobody down. This is a great opportunity for the Outlaws. Runners on the corners. And the runner actually made it over to second. As this one, fly ball into left field. Keller makes the catch, tagging up and running home is going to be Osborne, and he's safe. The ball came out and he's safe, and the Outlaws have tied it up. That was a close play. Osborne tags up and scores. One out, though, on the catch by Keller. And Evanston has knotted it back up. That'll bring up Zane Leland with a runner at third, as the runner did move over. And a tie ball game. First pitch to Osborne, or Leland. This one is a short hopper to the second baseman at Evanston, who throws over to first for the out, but the run's going to score, and the Outlaws take the lead 3-2 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. But they clear the bases, so a smart play by Evanston to throw it over to Latore and trade the out for the run. That'll bring up Ryder Wilson, who's 0 for 1 with a strikeout. 2 down, and the pitch. This one driven over the third baseline. Strike one. 2 away for the Outlaws, or excuse me, for the Riders. The 0-1 from Jarrett Black to Ryder Wilson. Great pitch, another slow mover that starts on the inside part of the plate and works its way back in. The 0-2. Wilson pops this one foul, and I could have made that play if I wanted to, but we got the netting right here that keeps that from happening, as that one was literally right over my head. It'll hold at 0-2. Pitch from Black. This one driven along the third base line, and it's past the third baseman. Ryder Wilson will hold up at first, and with a runner on and 2 down, that'll bring up the top of the order, Gavin Oliver.
Let's go, boys!
I'm going to call, not sure what's called that. I'm going to judge and judge it a single, as it was hardly hit, but I very well could be wrong. That'll bring up Gavin Oliver with 2 down and a runner on first. Oliver has got a single and a walk. First pitch to Gavin. Fouled into the back screen for strike one. Outlaws were down 2-0 coming into this inning, and now they are trying to capture the momentum. The 0-1, this one fly ball into left field, and that one is going to drop and go to the fence. One runner's going to come home. Throw by third is going to go wide, and it will actually give Gavin Oliver third base. So another great RBI hit by the Outlaws. An RBI goes to Oliver, and Ryder Wilson scores from home, and the Outlaws increase their lead 4-2 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. That'll bring up Davey Webb with 2 down and a runner on third. Black with the delivery, and this one fouled into the softball field to my right for strike one. Black takes his time, now sets. And the 0-1. Way inside, got behind Davey Webb. But another great snag by Kubacher. 1 ball, 1 strike. And that was a clutch grab by Kubacher. If that one gets away, it could be a 5-2 game with the speedy Gavin Oliver on third. Runner's trying to come home, actually. Took a few steps home as the next pitch finds the zone, strike 2. Oliver definitely dancing on that third base line. Ready to come home at anything. 2 down. Evanston has scored 4 runs in this inning, and they lead at 4-2. The 1-2. Reaching for one, swinging and a miss. 4 strike 3. The inning's over, but the damage is done. Evanston gets 4 in the bottom of the 4th and lead at 4-2 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. We'll be right back after this on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Outlaw Baseball on KNYN and mylocalradio.com.
What do you do when you lose a tooth?
Put it under your pillow. Under my pillow. Like a treasure chest so you could put it in.
Why do you do that?
Because then the tooth fairy comes. For the tooth fairy. So the tooth fairy can come get them.
And then what happens?
I get money.
We may not be the tooth fairy, but we can still take care of your teeth. Bear River Dental in Evanston.
The best cement comes from Ellingford Brothers in Evanston. They've been mixing cement for every type of job for generations. Major construction, road and bridge, cement blocks, foundations, sidewalks, curb and gutter, cement steps, septic tanks, and water troughs. No job is too large or too small. Make sure you get the best quality cement available at the best prices. Always get your cement from Ellingford Brothers. Call today. Ellingford Brothers, we know cement. 307-789-1515.
Into the 5th inning, and the Outlaws lead it 4-2 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. It'll be Riddick Osborne, the center fielder, who reached on an error last time, but came around and scored. First pitch from Rich in the zone for strike 1. Catches looked like the bottom corner. If the Outlaws are able to hold on to this win, they'll play at 4 o'clock tomorrow right here for a state championship as the 0-1. Great fastball in the zone. Becomes an 0-2. We'll have that game on mylocalradio.com only, so online only, but you will be able to see it. The 0-2. This one, a chopper right at the shortstop. Morrow runs up, but it gets past him. And that's a leadoff reach on an error. That's the second time he has reached on an error, and that'll bring up Kaysen Loftus.
Up to bat, number 15, Kaysen.
Loftus, last time he was up, sacrificed himself to move the runner Riddick Osborne over, and that's how they got 2 runs in the 3rd. First pitch to Loftus, inside part of the zone for strike 1. Good movement where it started at the center and tried to work its way inside, but still caught part of the window. 0-1 counts. Runner checking the runner at first. Throw back to first to try to get Osborne, but he's back in time. No balls, 1 strike to Kaysen Loftus. 0 for 1 on the day and the pitch. This one, fly ball into center field, and that is caught. What a run by Ryder Wilson. Throw back to first. They're going to try to double him up, but he's back in time. But Ryder Wilson, how about that? Runs over and makes the grab. Just gets on his horse. And it's 1 down for the Outlaws. As we are in the top of the 5th. Next batter is going to be Bevan Evanston. He's got 2 walks on the day. Runner on first, throw back to first to check up on him. Man, what a great jump by Ryder Wilson in center field to track down what looked almost like a sure base hit for Loftus. Pitch is inside to Evanston. I believe it's 2 balls, no strikes. The pitch. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. 2 balls, 1 strike. As Rich gets it in there. 1 down. Throw back to first to check up on Osborne. He's back in time, no problem. 2 balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Runner on first for the Riders, who trail the Outlaws 4-2 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Runner goes. Throw by Jackson Osborne. Is just a little bit late. Great speed from Riddick Osborne to get over to second. By the way, that was in there for a strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Rich delivers. Swing and a miss for out number 2. And there's also strikeout number 5 on the day for Breckenridge, and that'll bring up Jackson Newsom. He was a strikeout victim back in the first and was thrown out on a fielder's choice to second. Throw back to first to check up on Riddick Osborne, who stands on second base with 2 down. As Jackson Newsom awaits his first pitch of this at-bat. From the stretch, Breckenridge, and the delivery. This one, chopper at the short baseman. Morrow gathers it in his glove, throws it across the diamond for out number 3, and the Outlaws don't give up anything again. It's 4-2 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard, headed to the bottom of the 5th. Evanston up on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Outlaw Baseball on K9 and mylocalradio.com.
There's a reason Rocky Mountain Yeti is Southwest Wyoming's #1 dealer. Come in and see what all the buzz is about. Voted Best of Evanston by you. Best of Evanston in new car sales, used car sales, and Best of Evanston in service. We have the best selection of inventory in town, paired with our legendary 20-year, 200,000-mile warranty. Come see us today at one of our 2 locations, 100 Wasatch Road or Yeti on 3rd next to Walmart. Let us help get you on your next adventure today. Rocky Mountain Yeti, legend driven.
Time flies, especially when you're having fun. This is Jeremy Rex, manager at T-Bar S in Evanston. It's hard to believe that we've been here almost a year with our new management team and staff. Did you know that you can have your vehicle detailed, your windshield replaced, chip repair done, or get your trailer refinished or rewired at T-Bar S? Of course, we are a full-service collision repair shop, too. You can even change your oil and your brakes. Visit T-Bar S today. Let T-Bar fix your car. 515 County Road, Evanston.
Cohen Morrow will lead off here in the bottom of the 5th as the Outlaws still have a 4-2 lead thanks to that 4-inning. Bottom of the 4th, first pitch to Morrow, misses down low, outside, and in the sandbox for ball 1. Jarrett Black out there for inning number 5 of work. As we are late in this one, as the pitch misses down low and away from Morrow. Late in this one as we play 7 innings, so we would just have gone through the equivalent of a 7th inning stretch as the 2-0's on the way. Light hit where it just kind of rattles off of the bat into the back screen for foul ball and strike 1. 2 balls, 1 strike rather. Jackson Osborne, who got the party started in the 4th, stands on deck. And the 2-1. Out 1, a slow roller up the first third base line, picked up by Kubacher, but there's no play. Hustling down to first is Cohen Morrow, And the Outlaws have the leadoff man on yet again.
Up to bat, number 32, Brecken.
That'll bring up Breckenridge. Single to start the fourth. And he's been good today. A walk and a single and a run scored. Evanston up by 2. Black has pitched well in the 4 innings he's pitched thus far as they throw back to first to check up on Morrow, who's back no problem. As there is a heavy Evanston representation here in the crowd over by the Evanston dugout. Rich pops that one up high. Kubacher makes the play in foul territory behind the plate for out number 1.
Up to bat, number 18, Jackson.
That'll bring up Jackson Osborne, who got the triple, who really kind of lit things off. That is his only hit of the game as he struck out back to end the first. Cohen Morrow over on first after, I think it was an infield single because it was a slow roller and he just hustled down there. It was a clean grab by Kubacher, but there was no play to be made. Black sets, checks the runner at first with his back turned to first base as he's a right-hander. First pitch inside to Jackson Osborne for ball 1. 1 down after the pop out to the catcher by Breckenridge. Jackson Osborne at bat. If he doesn't ground into a double play, we'll see Riker Pace. The 1-0, swing and a miss for strike 1. Counts now 1-1. As Osborne back into the right-handed side of the batter's box. The Outlaws wearing their gray uniforms with those blue and white stripes. Gillette in their red uniforms, black numerals. 2-1 misses just inside. 2 balls, 1 strike. So Osborne up in the at-bat against the right-handed hurler. Jarrett Black, runner is going, and this one is flared across the first base line for a foul. So it'll now tie the count up at 2. Runner on first, by the way, is Cohen Morrow, who led off the inning by getting on, and then Breckenridge popped out to the catcher. That's why we have 1 down, and now we're in a 2-2 battle between Gillette pitcher Jarrett Black and Evanston right-handed batter Jackson Osborne. Throw back to first to check up on Morrow. And he's back in time, no problem. You can hear the cheers from the Evanston faithful for Osborne. The 2-2. Swing and a miss, and that one's down in the dirt. The runner's going to go to second, and with 2 down, that puts a runner in scoring position for Riker Pace. Bottom of the 5th. This game has gone by fast. First pitch was thrown at 7:02 p.m. And we're at 8:34 right now. First pitch to Pace. Way inside, but a great snap by Kubacher. Ball 1. One ball, no strikes. To Riker Pace, if he gets on, he'll extend the inning for Damian Kamen. 2 down, runner on second, the pitch. This one, a chopper down the third base line, and it gets past Part now. The runner advances to third, and on the error, it puts runners on the corners for the Outlaws. That'll bring up Damian Kamen. Ground out to shortstop and flew out to left field. As Kubacher comes up and gives some signs to his pitcher as they're going to try something a little bit different. Evanston leads it 4-2 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. 2 outs, runners on the corners for the Outlaws. Runner on first is Riker Pace. Cohen Morrow stands 90 feet away. First pitch outside low, ball 1. High pressure game as the winner of this game will play for a state title tomorrow at 4 o'clock p.m. The loser will play to get into that state title matchup tomorrow at 1. Next pitch down low and in the dirt. Another great stop by Mason Kubacher. 2 balls, no strikes to Damian Kamen. Zane Leland stands on deck. The 2-0. This one, fly ball into center right field. Pelton makes the grab, and that's the inning. So nothing comes across for the Outlaws as they strand 2, but they still lead it 4-2 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. We'll be right back with inning number 6 after this on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Outlaw Baseball on K9 and MyLocalRadio.com.
Whatever takes you to Evanston, whether it's high school sports, a teaching conference, music festivals, speech and debate, or your job, always book your hotel reservations at the Best Western Dunmar Inn. With 165 ground-level rooms on 10 acres, the Best Western offers everything you need, including newly renovated rooms, a business office, workout room, outdoor pool, and full-service restaurant, plus complimentary breakfast with every stay. Whenever you're in Evanston, make your hotel reservations with your friends at the Best Western Dunmar Inn.
The best live coverage of local sports, weather, local news, and radio classifieds. Plus job listings, fun giveaways, and more. It's all on MyLocalRadio.com. Watch live as your high school teams clash with their biggest rivals. Listen to the latest from your team's coaches, catch up on local and regional news, and get accurate weather conditions and forecasts. Visit MyLocalRadio.com, like us on Facebook, and stream it all now. Carver Partlow leads it off for the Riders here in the top of the 6th. First pitch from Breckenridge down low, misses for ball 1. Rich has kind of settled in a little bit lately, retiring 6 of the last 7 batters he's faced. As the 1-0 will come to Partlow, down low, misses, 2 balls, no strikes. After Partlow, it will be Mason Kubacher, then Dustin Keller. The 2-0 catches the inside part of the zone. Good pitch with great movement as it started in the zone and then slowly moved its way out, but still caught part of the window for strike 1. 2 balls, 1 strike, and the delivery. This one, liner into right field, but Kaysen makes the grab as he only needs to take about 4 or 5 steps to make the catch for out number 1. He has by far been the busiest outfielder of the day, catching it, making 1, 2, 3 putouts now. That'll bring up Mason Kubacher. He has a RBI single and a fly out to right field. First pitch to Kubacher. Inside, miss for ball 1. So that is now 7 of the last 8 batters retired by Breckenridge. The 1-0, that one down in the dirt off of the right knee pad of Osborne and rolls to the back screen. 2 balls, no strikes. Rich from the stretch, sets, and the 2-0. This one, hard hit right down the first base line. It's off of the glove of Leland. There's no one there to make the play. The throw bounces in the dirt. Trying to throw it to first. It rolls all the way towards the Gillette dugout. on first base line, and taking advantage of it was Mason Kubacher. Consecutive errors puts the runner in scoring position for the Riders, and that'll bring up Dustin Keller, excuse me. One down with a runner on second. Rich checks the runner. Sets, comes from the stretch. And the pitch. That one fouled into the back screen, strike one. I think Jackson Osborne might have thought it got lifted up because as soon as he hit that, his head automatically went up to start looking for it. Then he heard the rattle of the chain link behind him. 0-1 to Dustin Keller. Joey Latore stands on deck. Runner at second is Mason Kubacher. Reached first on an error and then a throwing error from second. Rolled almost to the dugout of Gillette. Moved him over. The 0-1 popped up high in the infield. Rich camped out under it and makes the grab for out number 2. So the pitcher does the job himself.
Up to bat, number 14.
And with 2 down, that'll bring up Joey Latore. Latore has worked a walk back in the second, then popped out to the third baseman back in the fourth. Top of the sixth here as Rich checks the runner at second and the pitch. That one misses outside and high, ball 1. Jacob Pelton stands on deck. If Latore can extend this 6th frame, Evanston leads it 4-2 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Runner on second for Gillette. The pitch finds the zone. Good off-speed pitch by Breckenridge. 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 down. Runner on second is Mason Kubacher. As the Riders of Gillette at the plate. Left-handed Joey Latore waving the black bat around. No batting gloves. 1-1 pitch way outside. Great snag by Jackson Osborne, the backstop for the Outlaws for ball 2. Taking a bit of a lead off second is Kubacher. 2-1. This one popped up high, but it's going to go foul into the seats behind home plate. 2 balls, 2 strikes. So it's another pitcher's count for Breckenridge. Rich goes into the stretch. Sets, and the 2-2. This one fouled again. This time it's way over the Evanston dugout off the third base line. Will hold 2 balls, 2 strikes. Not sure what the pitch count is for Breckenridge. He's at 96, so he's got 11 to play with. Or sorry, 9 to play with. As the delivery is popped up high, and that hits the top. So this will actually be the last batter. I was informed that it's 10 less than what we're used to, so 95. So this will be the last batter, so probably pretty important to the Outlaws to get out of this inning on the arm of Breckenridge and put yourself 3 outs away from advancing to a championships game. As this one, fly ball into center field, Ryder Wilson tracks it down and makes the grab again for out number 3. And the Outlaws 3 outs away from a berth in the state championship game tomorrow. It's 4-2 Evanston going into the bottom of the 6th on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Outlaw Baseball on K9 and MyLocalRadio.com.
Folks have many reasons to visit Casper, Wyoming every year, whether it's work, high school sports and activities, a romantic getaway, or business meetings. The best place to stay when you're in Casper is the Come On In Hotel and Suites. A beautiful log hotel offers 5 hot tubs, a pool, fitness center, and a fabulous indoor atrium. You can also reserve meeting rooms for your next event, and each stay includes an extended continental breakfast. Reserve your rooms today at the Come On In Hotel and Suites in Casper, Wyoming. Call 307-472-6300.
Evanston Evanston Regional Hospital is an affiliate of the University of Utah Health. Our partnership builds on a long tradition of collaboration between Evanston Regional Hospital and University of Utah Health. Inside these doors, our dedicated staff is committed to being your caring partner in your healthcare journey. Whether you need an MRI or surgery, are expecting a new baby, or you're having a heart attack, Evanston Regional Hospital is here to help. Evanston Regional Hospital. Healing begins here.
Welcome back to Paul J. Wataha Complex. Bottom of the 7th inning, and the Outlaws lead it 4-2 here in this championship semifinal. It'll be Zane Leland, Ryder Wilson, and Gavin Oliver due up here in the bottom of the 6th. Jarrett Black has thrown 86 pitches to this point, so he has 10 to work with. So most likely both teams will be going to the bullpen to finish this one out. Cohen Morrow is warming up. This first pitch, hopper to the shortstop. Throw is in time from Loftus for out number 1.
Up to bat, number 27, Ryder.
That'll bring up Ryder Wilson. He is 0 for 2, reached on an error and came around and scored. Or actually, no, that was a single, as it was into the outfield. Kind of helped light things off in the 4th inning. That helped the Outlaws get out to this 2-run lead. First pitch inside to Ryder for ball 1. 1 down after a ground out to shortstop by Zane Leland to lead it off. And the pitch fouled off of his foot for strike 1. After Ryder Wilson, Gavin Oliver stands on deck. He is 2 for 2. 2 hits and a walk in this one. The pitch, swing and a miss by Wilson for strike 2. So 1 ball, 2 strikes for Jarrett Black. He had 10 pitches to work with coming into this inning before his day was done. Don't see anyone moving around in that Riders bullpen, but we do know that Cohen Morrow is, as a swing and a miss from Wilson ends that at bat. 2 down for the Outlaws. Jarrett Black doing a good job here in the 6th inning. That'll bring up Gavin Oliver. Oliver 2 for 2 with a walk, a single and a triple, and he's got an RBI. Pitch to Oliver, way inside. Almost caught a piece of him, but somehow, some way missed it. From my vantage point, it looks like it would have made contact, but it's a ball. 1 ball, no strikes to Oliver. The pitch, this one, chopped down the third base line, but it's going to go foul. The 1-0 across the third baseline again, so it'll go 1 ball, 2 strikes after consecutive foul balls from Gavin Oliver. So Jarrett Black, the 1-2, this one down the third base line, again foul.
Up to bat, number 24, Gavin.
Oliver into the right-handed side of the batter's box. And the 1-2, this one way inside, and Oliver fights it off again. Oliver and Jarrett Black in a battle. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Advantage Black. The 1-2. This one, hard hit right at the third baseman. Great grab by Partlow. Throws across the diamond in time. And good morning, good afternoon, and good night. The Outlaws go down in order, and now that sets up a great 7th inning. Evanston 3 outs away from the championship tomorrow. As we go to the 7th inning, they lead 4-2 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. We'll be right back after this on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Outlaw Baseball on K9 and mylocalradio.com.
What do you do when you lose a tooth?
Put it under your pillow. Under my pillow. Like a treasure chest so you could put it in.
Why do you do that?
Because then the tooth fairy comes for the tooth fairy. So the tooth fairy can come get them.
And then what happens?
I get money.
We may not be the tooth fairy, but we can still take care of your teeth. Bear River Dental in Evanston.
As your local Ricoh, Toshiba, and Sharp dealer, Mountain West Business Solutions represents quality office equipment that lasts. We work with each client to understand your workflow, your goals, and your bottom line. Whether you lease or purchase office equipment, we have many ways to work with you to provide the best products at the best value. We also service and provide supplies for HP printers. Call Mountain West Business Solutions today. Let us help you find the best solutions for you and your business.
Three more outs and the Outlaws will be in the C State Championship tomorrow. We have a new pitcher, Cohen Morrow, steps onto the mound, resetting the Evanston Outlaw defense. Leland in left, Pace in center, Kamen in right. Rich goes to first, so I bet that'll probably move. Well, Leland. I think that might move Pace to second, but I'm not sure. Gavin Oliver now at shortstop. Davey Webb at the hot corner. Osborne catching Cohen Morrow. Three more outs for the Outlaws to get to the championship tomorrow at 4. Leading it off will be Jacob Pelton. 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. The pitch. First pitch finds the zone, strike 1. Next one, swing and a miss, strike 2. The 0-2 from Cohen. Way inside, ball 1. Morrow sets, and Pelton steps out of the batter's box. So Cohen steps off the rubber, gets back on, goes to the stretch. Nobody down. 1 ball, 2 strikes, top of the 7th. Inside, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Outlaws lead it 4-2. Morrow with the 2-2 to Pelton. Way inside and up high. Great snag by Osborne, who had to almost make a jump from a crouching position to snag that. Morrow. Full count offering. Inside, and the leadoff man's on for Gillette. That'll bring up center fielder Riddick Osborne, who reached on an error and got to second. Nobody down for Cohen Morrow. Save opportunity for him. It's only a 2-run lead for the Outlaws. Actually, that's a new batter for Gillette. Carter Persifield. First one to Persifield. Chopper right at Morrow. Throw to second for 1. To first in time for 2. Double play. A 1-6-3 double play, meaning the pitcher Morrow took the chopper, threw it over to the shortstop, tagged the bag, and back over to first for the double. And just like that, the Outlaws find themselves a single out away from the state championship tomorrow. It'll be Kason Loftus. First pitch, misses, ball one. The 1-0. Way inside, good snag by Osborne. 2 balls, no strikes to Loftus. 2 down after the double play. Brilliant play by the Outlaws defense. The 2-0. Down low and in the dirt. 3 balls, no strikes. So we'll see if Loftus holds up on the 3-0 count. And if he does, it will be on Morrow to hit the strike zone. Cohen goes from the stretch, sets, and the 3-0. In the zone for strike one. This is the C team. That will be a double-A team in a matter of time. The 3-1 walked him. So once again, the runner gets on for Gillette. First walk for Kason Loftus, and now that'll bring up Bevan Evanston. 2 walks and a strikeout for Evanston on the day. They're going to have a conversation at the mound. I don't think this was a coach's. I don't see a coach in there. I think this is a players-only meeting. The entire infield talking with Cohen Morrow, knowing how close they are to making history for the city of Evanston. Bevan Evanston into the batter's box, the right-handed batter. Drew a walk and stole second in the first. Drew a walk and stole second in the third, and flew out to right field in the 6th. First pitch to Evanston. In the dirt, great stop by Osborne. Runner on first is Jacob Pelton after working a 2-out walk after the double play. Pitch, way inside, ball 2. Pelton represents, Evanston represents the tying run. Next pitch down low outside, 3 balls, no strikes. So another 3-0 count. Probably a similar situation. You're probably going to see Evanston hold up. And the pitch down low in the dirt. And you got runners on first and second. The tying run is on. The go-ahead run comes to the plates. That'll bring up Jackson Newsom. 0 for 2. Grounded into fielder's choice. Struck out and grounded into shortstop. We've got another conference at the mound. High pressure situation. Talking with Cohen Morrow, who comes in to try to get 3 outs after a gem of a performance by Breckenridge. Brecken in the game. Pitched 6 innings. 3 hits, 2 runs. They were both earned 6 strikeouts and only 3 walks. Two down for the Outlaws with 2 on. New batter is Jackson Newsom. Represents the go-ahead run. First pitch. Outside and low, ball 1. Morrow. The 1-0. Down low in the inside corner for strike 1. Morrow with the 1-1 to Newsom. Inside, ball 2. Evanston fans thought they had that one, but the umpire judges that one to be just a touch inside in on the right-handed hitting Newsom. The pitch. Outside, worked its way in, but not in enough. 3 balls, 1 strike to Jackson Newsom, the designated hitter. Represents the go-ahead run. Carver Partlow stands on deck. Runners on first and second. 2 down. The 3-1. That one is a walk, and bases are loaded for the Riders. So 3 straight walks given up by Cohen Morrow. And that'll bring up Carver Partlow. Carver struck out in the first, hit by pitch in the third, and flew out to right back in the 6th. The first pitch to Partlow finds the zone for strike 1, and Morrow gets up early. Hit the upper away corner. The 0-1. Swing and a miss. And the Riders are down to their final strike. No balls, 2 strikes. Morrow in the driver's seat. 2 down, bases loaded. The 0-2. Outside, great stop in the dirt by Jackson Osborne with a runner on third. Morrow tried to get him to fish. Partlow wasn't going for it. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Morrow delivers. That one fouled into the screen. It'll hold 1-2. Breckenridge would get the win, while Cohen Morrow is going for a save. The 1-2. Outside and down. Great snag again by Jackson Osborne. Two balls, 2 strikes. The delivery. This one, fly ball into right field. Trying to chase it down is Kamen, but it will go foul into the bullpen of Gillette off of the first base line. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Evanston up by 2, bases loaded for Gillette here in the top of the 7th. The pitch. That one down in the dirt. Great stop again by Jackson Osborne. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Can't walk him because there's nowhere to put him, and that would make it a 1-run game. Morrow goes to the stretch. Full count offering. Fouled into the screen behind home plate. Down to their final strike is Gillette, but they've been down for a while. The 3-2. This one, fly ball into left field. Pace trying to get there, and it is going to drop. 1 run is going to score. 2 runs are going to score. It's going to be 3 runs for Gillette. And Gillette has taken the lead 5-4 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. It's an RBI, a 3-run RBI triple for Carver Partlow. And it's a 1-run lead for Gillette. The Evanston team comes in to pick up their man Cohen Morrow. And now Mason Kubacher comes in. Fly out to right field, a RBI single in the 3rd, and reached on an error back in the 6th. And we're going to have a conference between the pitching coach and Cohen Morrow. He's already at 30 pitches. And I think they're going to pull him, and running into the dugout is Ryder Wilson. So it looks like they're going to have Wilson moved positions. He was in the outfield, and now the new pitcher for Evanston will be Riker Pace. We're going to give him a second to warm up. We're going to take a break. When we come back, we'll have it. Gillette leads now in the top of the 7th with 2 down and a runner on third on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Outlaw Baseball on K9 and MyLocalRadio.com.
The big difference that sets Freeway Tire apart from other tire stores is the fact that we care. We care about the customer service we provide, we care about selling quality products at fair prices, and we care about your vehicle. So when you're looking for tires or having work done on your vehicle, everything from maintenance to major repairs, make sure you take it to the company that really cares.
Sorry, we come back early as Riker Pace is ready to go. We will play that break in a minute. First pitch by Pace in the zone for strike one. This is Mason Kubacher, who is batting for Gillette. 2 down and a runner on third. The 0-1. In the zone, strike 2. So 2 quick strikes from Ryder Wilson. Evanston trails by 1 after that 3-run RBI triple by Partlow, who stands on third. The 0-2. Swing and a miss, and Evanston gets out of it. So it's 1 to tie it, 2 to win for the Outlaws. We'll be right back with the bottom of the 7th on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Outlaw Baseball on K9 and MyLocalRadio.com.
The big difference that sets Freeway Tire apart from other tire stores is the fact that we care. We care about the customer service we provide, we care about selling quality products at fair prices, and we care about your vehicle. So when you're looking for tires or having work done on your vehicle, everything from maintenance to major repairs, make sure you take it to the company that really cares, Freeway Tires, on Bear River Drive in Evanston. Stop in today or schedule an appointment with us online at freewaytires.com.
There's a reason Rocky Mountain Yeti is Southwest Wyoming's #1 dealer. Come in and see what all the buzz is about. Voted Best of Evanston by you. Best of Evanston in new car sales, used car sales, and Best of Evanston in service. We have the best selection of inventory in town, paired with our legendary 20-year, 200,000-mile warranty. Come see us today at one of our 2 locations, 100 Wasatch Road or Yeti on 3rd next to Walmart. Let us help get you on your next adventure today. Rocky Mountain Yeti, legend driven.
Evanston trails 5-4 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard as the new pitcher comes in for Gillette. That is Jackson Newsom. He'll be facing the heart of the order for the Outlaws. 2, 3, 4 hitters, Davey Webb, Cohen Morrow, and Breckenridge. And the Outlaws need 2 to win it, 1 to tie it up and force this thing into an 8th inning. Reminder, the winner of this game will play at 4 o'clock for a state championship. The loser will play level tomorrow at 1 o'clock. The winner of that game will play the winner of this game in that state final. And long story short, if the winner of this game wins tomorrow at 4 o'clock, they will be the state champions. If they lose to the other team, then it'll be a winner-take-all game on Monday. At a later time, we'll talk about that later. Davey Webb leading it off for the Outlaws. Sacrifice bunt and 2 strikeouts for the #2 batter in the lineup of Nick Smalls. First pitch to Webb. This one, fly ball into center field. Osborne makes the grab for out #1. So a quick out #1 for the Outlaws.
Up to bat number 2.
And that'll bring up Cohen Morrow. Morrow with a single that got him over to third back in the 5th. New pitcher Jackson Newsom. And the pitch. Inside part of the zone for strike 1. Newsom sets the 0-1. This one, a slow roller to the shortstop. Throw to first is going to be in time for out #1. Good play by Evanston. And now the Outlaws down to their final out. I'll bring up Breckenridge. Popped out to the catcher last time up. A single, a fielder's choice, and a single and a walk and a run scored. Rich into the batter's box. The pitch. This one choppered across the third base line for strike one. Two down for the Outlaws. Gillette 1 out away from playing for a state championship tomorrow. The 0-1. Way inside, ball one. We had 6 innings pitched by Jarrett Black. We'll give you the book after the 1-1. This one popped up high and to center field, and the catch is made. Osborne makes the catch, and Gillette is playing for a state championship tomorrow. Evanston will play Lovell to match up with them again at 1 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. We'll have that on KNYN 99.1 FM. We will also have our post-game show right after this. Your final score on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard: Gillette 5, Evanston 4 on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Outlaw Baseball on K9 and MyLocalRadio.com.
The best cement comes from Ellingford Brothers in Evanston. They've been mixing cement for every type of job for generations. Major construction, road and bridge, cement blocks, foundations, sidewalks, curb and gutter, cement steps, septic tanks, and water troughs. No job is too large or too small. Make sure you get the best quality cement available at the best prices. Always get your cement from Ellingford Brothers. Call today. Ellingford Brothers. We know cement. 307-789-1515.
Two roads diverged in a wood, and I had just purchased new tires at Plains Tire in Evanston. The trained tire technicians at Plains Tire expertly mounted, balanced, and aligned my new tires, so I was feeling good. While I was there, they changed my oil, checked my brakes, fixed my AC, and made sure my shocks were in tip-top shape. And with their lifetime alignment checks and tire rotations, I was ready to roll. So, thanks to Plains Tire, when two roads diverged in a wood, I took the one less travel. Plains Tire, 157 Bear River Drive, Evanston.
Signage is a critical part of your business. It helps customers find your front door. Rocky Mountain Sign will provide you with expertly designed signs, LEDs, channel letters, as well as skillfully cut signage using wood, metal, plastic, and other mediums to help your customers find you with high-quality signage. Using the best technology, designs, and installation by Rocky Mountain Sign. Your signage says a lot about your business. Work with the professionals at Rocky Mountain Sign, 243 7th Street in Evanston, Wyoming.
Outlaws state championship hopes are still alive. They will play at 1 o'clock tomorrow afternoon against the Lovell Mustangs. The winner of that one will take on this Gillette squad at 4 o'clock. And the situation is, if Gillette wins, they will be crowned the 2021 C state champions. If the team that wins the first game tomorrow wins, then we'll have a one-game, winner-take-all matchup on Monday, and that's how Evanston will have to win the state championship. Wow, what a game. It had the feeling of playoff baseball from first pitch to the very end. Even though we are the broadcast for the Evanston Outlaws, you have to take your hat off to the Gillette Riders. They played a phenomenal game with a phenomenal comeback in the top of the seventh. Let's go ahead and start our post-game show off with our Jimmy John's Freaky Fast Recap, brought to you by Jimmy John's on 113 Front Street in Evanston, where fast and fresh meat. What's your favorite sandwich? Mine, personally, the BLT or the turkey BLT from Jimmy John's. Well, here's our Freaky Fast Recap, and it was a great playoff game between these two squads that you have to think are probably the favorites to match up in the state series, as you could call it. Let's talk about the Evanston Outlaws. Gavin Oliver goes 3 for 2 with an RBI. As well, Breckenridge goes 1 for 3 with a run scored. Jackson Osborne goes 1 for 3 with a run scored and an RBI. Riker Pace 2 for 1 with a walk and a run scored. And Ryder Wilson 1 for 3 with a run scored. On the pitching side, Breckenridge gets the no decision. 6 innings pitched, 3 hits, 2 runs. They were both earned, 6 strikeouts, 3 walks. Cohen Morrow, unfortunately, will get the loss. 2/3 of an inning pitched, 1 hit, 3 runs. All 3 of them earned, no strikeouts and 4 walks. Riker Pace pitched 1/3 of an inning to try to get them back in it, and he did great. 1 strikeout to end it. The win's going to go to Jarrett Black. 6 innings pitched, 7 hits, 4 runs. They were all earned. 8 strikeouts, 3 walks. And when you look at how this thing turned out, all the runs were earned. 4 earned runs for Evanston, 5 earned runs for Gillette. And that tells you right now, tough, hard-nosed, top-flight baseball was played at Paul J. Wataha Complex here in Rock Springs. Unfortunately, the Evanston Outlaws come out on the short end of a stick after an RBI triple by Carver Partlow from Gillette. Your final score on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard, 4-5, and that is your Jimmy John's Freaky Fast Recap, brought to you by Jimmy John's on 113 Front Street in Evanston, where fast and fresh meat. We're going to take a break. When we come back, we'll have our Dr. McKay Franklin Precision Play of the Game and a interview with Coach Nick Small on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Outlaw Baseball on K9 and MyLocalRadio.com.
At Trona Valley Federal Credit Union, we know our members by name and we love working with them face-to-face. But did you know that members can also handle almost all banking online? Everything from managing your accounts and paying bills to applying for all types of loans. It's simple and we're happy to help you get started. Join Trona Valley Federal Credit Union today. We're a caring partner dedicated to your financial success. TronaValley.com, member NCUA.
America keeps moving, and Auto Farm Chevrolet is here to help you keep rolling. Whether you need a brand new vehicle or service on one you already own, Auto Farm Chevrolet is here to lend a helping hand. Our certified mechanics are knowledgeable, and our sales team takes the time to get to know you and what your needs are. Stop in today, Auto Farm Chevrolet, 624 Front Street, Evanston. Evanston's community-driven dealer.
Time flies, especially when you're having fun. This is Jeremy Rex, manager at T-Bar S in Evanston. It's hard to believe that we've been here almost a year with our new management team and staff. Did you know that you can have your vehicle detailed, your windshield replaced, chip repair done, or get your trailer refinished or rewired at T-Bar S? Of course, we are a full-service collision repair shop, too. You can even change your oil and your brakes. Visit T-Bar S today. Let T-Bar fix your car. 515 County Road, Evanston.
Welcome back one more time to Paul J. Wataha Complex, site of the 2021 C State Tournament. Final score in this championship semifinal, Gillette 5, Evanston 4. Gillette will play the winner of Evanston and Lovell at 4 o'clock. Evanston and Lovell will play at 1 o'clock to get into the state series, I guess you could say, because now Evanston, in order to win, has to take 2 from Gillette. Let's go ahead and do one more thing before we get to our Coach Small interview. Let's give out our Dr. McKay Frankum Precision Play of the Game, brought to you by Dr. McKay Frankum Precision Dentistry for the whole family. Call 307-789-8910 for your appointment today. And we're going to give it to Ryder Wilson, a fly ball in the top of the 5th that looks like it is going to be a for sure double for the Riders. I keep wanting to say Rough Riders, but double for the Riders, and Ryder Wilson makes a great jump, gets on his horse, makes the catch on the run, and takes it away. That is your Dr. McKay Frankum Precision Play of the Game, brought to you by Dr. McKay Frankum Precision Dentistry for the whole family. Call 307-789-8910 for your appointment today. Joining me now, we have Evanston Outlaws C-Team Manager Nick Small. And Coach Small, first of all, that was a great playoff baseball game. Went all the way down to the wire. You get the feeling that you're going to see them again.
Oh, absolutely. We totally expect to be back there tomorrow. That was a heck of a game by both teams. Solid. That's state finals baseball is about right there. We expect to come back and have another one with them, if not 2.
Absolutely. And Coach Small, if you could talk about Breckenridge and just the outing he gave you. He's one of your top 2 pitchers, and he definitely pitched like that.
Oh, man, he's lights out. He's been workhorse for us all year. And he came out and gave us 6 solid innings. Can't ask any more out of a pitcher than that.
Coach Small, we'll make it quick because I know you got to get back and prepare for the game tomorrow at 1, which we will have on mylocalradio.com, pregame coverage at 12:50. Coach, now how much of a challenge is it to mentally reset your team to, all right, we're still in this, we just got to win 2 more instead of 1 more?
Right. It's going to be tremendous to get these kids back into the right mindset, come out and compete. But as competitors, they should turn the page, and we'll be ready to roll tomorrow for sure. We'll come out, hitting the ball, and we're sitting very good on pitching. Our next pitcher up will be Davey, which has been another workhorse for us all year, and we'll ride his arm. And we've been successful with Brecken and Davey all year long. They've been awesome for us.
And then if you win Gillette, you don't have to say because you obviously want to keep it close to the chest, but you know what you're doing pitching-wise in another matchup with Gillette, and hopefully another 2 matchups with Gillette.
Right. So, yeah, we're good in position pitching-wise. This team has a lot of depth in the pitching, and we get through level. We're not going to be short pitching by any means. I think Brecken and David will be only 2 out, so.
All right, well, that is Coach Nick Small of the Evanston Outlaws C-Team manager. Coach Small, thank you so much for the time. You guys have had a great run. It's going to continue tomorrow at 1 o'clock. Good luck.
All right, thank you.
That's going to do it for our broadcast here from Paul J. WATAHA Complex. A big thank you to our producer back in the studio in Evanston, Val Cook. I'm ELAN saying we'll see you next time the ball flies, which will be right here on mylocalradio.com only. Sunday's games will be online only when the Outlaws take on the Level Mustangs. Pre-game at 12:50, first pitch at 1 o'clock. Thank you so much, and take care.
This broadcast has been a wholly owned production of mylocalradio.com and Cook Brothers Broadcasting, no portion of which may be used or rebroadcast without the express written consent of Old West Media Incorporated. Special thanks to executive producer Val Cook, office manager Kayleen Anderson, sales manager Julie Burley, and production assistant Alyssa McDaniel. And a big thank you to our fine sponsors. Thank you for tuning in to the First Bank of Wyoming broadcast. For archive games, talk shows, and interviews, visit mylocalradio.com. Like and follow My Local Radio Sports on Facebook and Twitter to stay up to date with all things local athletics.